Жестко трясет.
A devastating earthquake has struck Los Angeles, California, shaking the city to its very foundations. Thousands of kilometers away, off the coast of Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula, a colossal seismic event has triggered tsunamis threatening the Pacific. Buildings sway, roads collapse, and panic spreads across both continents as nature unleashes its fury. At the port of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky in Russia, waves over 4 meters high crashed onto the docks, sweeping away fishing boats like toys. Sirens blared throughout the city, and families rushed to higher ground, their screams drowned out by the roar of the ocean. Dramatic music intensifies. In Los Angeles, a young student, Clara, recounts how her apartment in Santa Monica began to vibrate. The walls cracked, the shelves collapsed. I grabbed my bag and ran outside, but the street was total chaos. Los Angeles firefighters report scenes of horror, collapsed buildings downtown, cracked highways, and ruptured gas lines igniting fires in the San Fernando Valley. In Russia's Severokurilsk, part of the Kuril Islands, residents describe a terrifying rumble before water engulfed the streets. It was like the earth itself was screaming, says Ivan, a local fisherman. Authorities report that the earthquake, with a magnitude of 8.8, is one of the strongest since 1952, when tsunamis devastated the Pacific.
Of Kamchatka, the tsunami was probably quite enormous and damaging, but the coastline itself is very sparsely populated. The main city in Kamchatka, about 150,000 people, is actually in a harbor that's somewhat protected from that. But when the wave that set up there, again, this earthquake basically moves the seafloor upward by roughly a meter, a few feet, something like that. And that leads to a bulge of water that starts traveling across the ocean.
In Los Angeles, emergency teams are in full swing. Firefighters battle flames in the Venice district, where a gas pipeline exploded. Hospitals, already overwhelmed, receive hundreds of injured. An ER doctor, Dr. Martinez, describes the scene. People came in covered in dust, some with fractures, others in shock. We had never seen anything like it. Across the Pacific in Kamchatka, Russian authorities are evacuating coastal areas. Tsunami warnings extend to Japan, where memories of the 2011 Fukushima disaster rekindle fear. In Tokyo, New Hampshire K broadcasts urgent calls. Evacuate immediately to save your lives. Workers at the Fukushima nuclear plant, still under reconstruction, are evacuated as a precaution.
Господи, Боже мой! Стой, Господи, Боже мой! Когда успокоится все, Господи! Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой! Господи! Лосечка мой маленький, Лосечка! Сейчас пойдем, подожди. Ой, Господи! Нормальный торнадо! Юно! Просто не видела.
In Japan, Clutching emergency bags, fishermen in coastal villages evacuate their boats, remembering the devastating losses of 2011. In Sendai, an elderly woman says, "I lost everything years ago. Today, I fear it's happening again." In both regions, human resilience shines through the chaos. In Los Angeles, neighbors help clear debris. In Kamchatka, a fisherman risks his life to save a child swept away by a wave. These acts of bravery, big and small, remind us that even in the face of nature's fury, humanity endures.
Офигеть!
Жестко трясет.
The earth still trembles, and the ocean whispers its threats. But in the hearts of survivors, a glimmer of hope remains.